Gentlemen, I want you to couple urgency with patience. I see a lot of young men today desperate to attain success, and it's usually with a focus on materialistic success as opposed to real fulfillment from creating a huge business that's able to employ many, many people. So when I speak to a young man and he tells me, I want to be successful by 25, what that usually is I want to have a mansion and a Lamborghini by 25. It's not really, I want to create a company that does X, Y, and Z and changes the way we do things and this and this. It's just, I want to buy nice shit. Which, look, there's nothing wrong with wanting nice things. We all do. I want nice things. But what you learn over time is that in order to get to a point where you can purchase these nice things, you need to really make sure you focus on delivering an incredible amount of value to the marketplace, getting crystal clear on the direction that you want to take and the mission behind why you do what you do. Simon Sinek has a great book called Start With Why. You know, most people work from the outside in, not from the inside out. When you change your approach and you start focusing on the reason why you do what you do, then everything will change for you. But going back to what I was saying, urgency. I'm a fan of urgency. I do believe that success loves speed. I absolutely believe that. So I'm definitely not saying, when I say patience, I'm definitely not saying take your time. No, move with speed. If there's something that can get done today, get it done today. Don't sit around and tell yourself, well, I'm only 18. Yeah, you are. But you won't be 18 for long. And also, it will train you to execute and take decisions quickly. If you're sitting on ideas and, well, I might do that after Christmas, I might do that after, you're just going to be a sluggish motherfucker. There's someone out there right now, I can guarantee you, getting things done that you're putting aside, and that person is getting it done straight away. You keep creating hurdles in your mind, say, well, I need this first, and I need that first, and you're trying to find ways to delay shit or reasons to delay shit. No. Move with absolute speed. However, at the same time, be patient. Understand that things take time. Easy come, easy go. Don't try and rush the process, because what rushing means is that you're trying to skip and cut corners. No, we're not trying to do that. We're making sure that we do everything we can with speed and efficiency. All right, and with a good quality. However, remember, the quality improves with time. I usually like to say that quality will improve with quantity. The more you do, the better you will be at the process. And so the better the quality of the outcome, ultimately. But if you're only fixated on quality to begin with, you'll never get enough done to really produce something of a high quality, of a high standard. So remember, quality is a byproduct of quantity, of doing a lot. The more videos you make, the better you will be at making videos. The more songs you create, the better you'll be at making songs. Whatever it is that you do, the more you do of it, the better the quality will be ultimately. So focus on quantity, speed, and remind yourself it will happen when it happens. I know every young guy is fixated on this whole idea of millionaire by 25, millionaire by 30. That's fantastic, and I certainly encourage you to set ambitious goals. But I don't want your goals to make you feel depressed. I don't want you to turn 25 and look at your life and say, well, I don't have a Lambo, that means I'm doing something wrong. No. I want you to become value-orientated, process-orientated. And as long as you're better today than you were yesterday, that's all that matters. As long as you're doing something small every single day. It's not about making huge leaps day to day. No, that's not realistic. It's about making small incremental improvements that over time add up. You'll look back 2 years from now and say, wow, how on earth did I get so much done? It's because you focused on those small incremental gains. But you've got to be in the game to get those small incremental gains. If you're on the sidelines, you're not going to improve. That's why I said earlier, quantity, quantity, quantity. Because over the course of 2 years, 3 years, if you showed up every single day for 3 years, I can guarantee you, as long as you engage in productive, consistent action, you will get a result. And I said this before, sometimes you don't get the result you want, but you get something else, which in the moment may frustrate you, but then in the long run, you look back and you say, I'm glad it happened this way. God often redirects us, and we're frustrated in the moment. Why? Why did this have to happen to me? But then we see the value of it later on. Patience. Les Brown used to say, it will happen when it happens. Conduct yourself with the aura of somebody who's confident, assured. You know what? I'm delivering as much value as I can every single day. And I know there's room for improvement. I'm not naive to that fact, but I'm showing up every single day and I'm making those small improvements. When you're like, when you conduct yourself with this panicked energy, that rubs off on the person that you're trying to maybe close for a deal or whatever. I mean, if you were approaching somebody to close them for a service that you're offering and you're panicking, this person may have told you no, but you kept on messaging, you kept on calling. What does that signify to the person on the other side? Does that show a man who's confident in himself, that knows the value he's delivering, or does that convey absolute nerves and anxiety? I am sold on me, Mr. Businessman. So if you don't want to do business with me, you know what? I wish you the very best. If you change your mind, reach out. But I'm not going to sit around and wait and wait and wait. In the same way that if a girl doesn't see your value, you don't stand around and say, please choose me, I am great for you. No. You wish her the best. Be a gentleman about it. And you keep things moving. Someone else will see my value. I'm not going to sit here and start juggling like a clown to try and impress you. I'm not going to be everyone's cup of tea. I'm okay with that. Not everybody has good taste. So it's okay, sweetheart. Keep things moving. Don't sit there and, oh, please, I'm the right guy. No. Keep it moving. All right? Urgency coupled with patience. Things will happen when they need to happen. Don't panic. Don't worry if you're 29 and, 30 is next year and you still haven't acquired the level of success that you thought you would acquire by this age. People, I mean, look, man, we make mistakes in our 20s. Our 20s are the testing years. Most of us have no fucking clue what we want to do for the rest of our lives. And we use our 20s to try and identify a direction. Now, if you're sat on your ass and you're just frustrated and you're not going out there and trying new things, then I'll tell you, get off your fucking ass. But if you're doing everything you can, you're trying new things out, you're working hard, you're responsible, you're paying the bills, then you're on the right track, man. Give yourself credit. Stop comparing yourself with some idiots on IG. Oh, but he has a Lambo and I don't. You'll get there eventually if you stop focusing on the Lambo. Remember, success is not something you chase. It's something you attract by becoming a valuable person. Real owners of Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Bentleys, Rolls Royces, they're usually not fixated on materialistic things. And I know that may sound a little bit strange. Well, in that case, why did they buy a Lambo? They bought it because they could. But a lot of these guys, if you speak to them, they weren't desperate about getting a Lambo at 23. They were building a business. They were getting crystal clear on what the offer is for the business, what the value will be for the customer. And they didn't worry about the Lambo. They took care of themselves along the way. They were responsible. Occasionally they bought nice things. And over time, I'm not saying, buy a Lambo when you're 60. I can understand the sense of urgency for us guys to want to own these things when we're young. I can understand that. But I don't want you to feel miserable just because you don't have one and you're almost 30. You might drive a Mercedes C-Class right now, which is nice. It's got the mood light in, leather seats. I mean, your life is already way better than 99% of the people on this planet. you know? So sometimes looking down and seeing what the rest of the world has makes you realize, you know what, man, I don't have it so bad. I need to stop being a miserable, ungrateful piece of shit. I'll get there when I get there. That Lambo will still be made. And even if they go full electric, I'll be able to cop a combustion engine V12 at some point. I'll have the money for it, but I'm not going to panic and worry, oh my God, why don't I have one? No, because that means you're in business for the wrong reasons. If your only reason for being in business is so that you can buy a Lambo, then you're probably not clear on why you're in business, what the actual value will be to the customer. Okay? Urgency coupled with patience. It will happen when it happens. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, comment, let me know what you think down below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. See you in the next one.